Jaden Walker, and today I will be telling you about the Decatur House. The Decatur House was built in 1818 for a naval war hero, Stephen Decatur, and his wife. The Decatur House is the oldest house to reside in Washington, D.C., as it is currently a museum for African American history to try to cover up the true nature of the house and the grim past. Many people who have visited the Decatur House have had complaints of severe stomach pain and even their abdominal muscles cramping to the point where they have these jolts, where they have to hold on the nearby furniture to keep them from collapsing onto the ground. In some severe cases, there have been people who have to run to the bathroom to vomit or experience internal bleeding, and they ask themselves, have I been poisoned? And the doctors don't have a reasonable explanation of what is going on. Although the doctors can't explain these symptoms, I believe the spirit of Stephen Decatur can, as he resides in the house. Stephen Decatur suffered 2 days in his bedroom in excruciating pain because he was shot in the abdomen by another U.S. naval leader, James Barron. As you might wonder, why would two naval leaders of the U.S. be getting in a duel with each other? They had gotten in this duel because James Barron, a while back in 1807, was the commander of the USS Chesapeake, and when he was being attacked by another ship, by the British, the HMS Leopard, Barron surrendered and ended up getting 4 people tied up. 1 person got hung, and others were treated with brutal treatment. Now that James Barron was seen as cowardice and having poor leadership, he was stripped of his duty for 5 years. This was taken to a jury that Stephen Decatur had got the court material that had gotten James Barron convicted. In the year 1820, Barron decides to track Decatur down at his own home and challenge him to a duel, where even though Decatur was in the right, Barron had shot Decatur in the abdomen, and this resulted in him being rushed to his house immediately to doctors that tried to stitch up the wound, and he just had bled through bed sheets. Every set of bed sheets that they had, he bled through, and this ended up in him being in this excruciating pain for 2 days, and that's just like the worst feeling. As a quote, he had said that, "I did not know any man could suffer such pain." Decatur's ghost is known to be gazing out of the upstairs window, and because of this apparition's appearance, the window has actually been boarded up. After this has been boarded up, people have witnessed saying that they've seen Decatur coming out of his back door with pistols in hand, maybe as a way of him reliving the duel that he had with Barron.